beautiful souls. This is going to be your next 7 to 10 days. So please do support your weekly readings to get more. And the bonus content is channeled mainly as well. So they're always worth having. These are channeled through tarot. The bonus content for the signs that have the most support are fully channeled without tarot, and then tarot channeled as well. They take up a lot of energy, but they're sometimes worth it because I get signs or things that could be significant for you as well as these as well. The weeklies, the monthlies, I try to give you signs as well. If that made any sense. So let's get into your reading and see what comes up for you. I will be pulling love cards as well. So let's see what comes up. First, it's just general. It's funny because I was actually feeling your energy to be probably in a good place, like you're coming out a bit of a slumber. So let's see how that goes. We've got the Five of Wands, we've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Empress. You know, you are battling with things in your mind, and some of you could be having issues around a mother figure. I also feel like you are really on the defense about something, and this could be, you know, I'm trying to keep it general, but this could actually be a relationship. Let's continue here. Yeah, so I do think that some of you are feeling a bit left out in the cold. There could be some financial constraints, but I see that changing. I see if you've got financial worries changing, and I feel with that your mood is going to be changing as well. Some of you, instead of like feeling left out in the cold, maybe you need to do some inner reflection or tap into your creative ideas, tap into the hobbies that allow you to release sort of this energy. I knew there was love coming up for you and choices. So look at this. This is actually not love, but it seems to be going into the direction of relationships. So what you're actually on the defense about is a lot around heartbreak and grief that you've had. And this could be around relationships at work as well as your personal life. But because I said we'll do love later, but I can't really help it when I see these cards as well. A lot of it is around your relationships right now. And I think when you shift a little bit of your energy, and some of it is to do with actual healing of past, deeper past stuff, you could be you could feel that shift in your energy, and you're going to get, your mood is going to shift to just get money and forget about love for some of you and the relationships, and also any toxic relationships at work. But overall, I do see love coming your way, and this could be harmonious relationships across all sectors of your life. You could also be taking major steps forward at this time. And I think there's something about attracting people into your life, both personally and professionally. And when you do that, I feel with the healing, you're going to actually get more confident. I think here the message is you really need to step into your creativity. A lot of you are creative, or can think out the box, or have like a thing for beauty. And I don't think you're tapping into that. It's something that's really interested you, and maybe you've wanted to go down that route because it doesn't pay, or you can't break into the industry or whatever it is. You're kind of giving up on it, but what it is actually quite therapeutic for you. And that's going to bring in the right energies, your confidence to bring in the right people and choices that you need to make. And then with the confidence, the attention you're receiving, maybe that then boosts your confidence. You need to remain positive and put all negative thoughts away. Heal the grief and the loss that you've felt. Some of you have had very harsh loss, and it could be around financial loss as well. And I feel that what's going to come is like you're going to be getting ready to celebrate. Just celebrate occasions, celebrate people in your life, and the change of things that are coming your way. I really feel that meeting some people or someone new is going to boost your self-esteem and confidence, and that's going to change this energy. I'm going to pull a few more cards because I find this really interesting to see how we go. But like I said, there is a lot here about your relationships. Yeah, see, look, the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Can you see how the energy shifted to you being really more passionate, outgoing, confident, and just knowing you have it all in place? Now, when the Tower is reversed, that is really, sometimes it's you've actually taken action, so the universe has not actually had to push you. And 1 and 6 is a 7, it's confidence, what I'm here. It could have been like where you've been refusing to change, and the universe has had to actually give you that unexpected change. But I feel for some of you, you've encountered a Tower moment in the past, and now you've actually taken action and you've avoided that Tower moment. You've avoided the chaos. And what it's done, it's, you know, there's a life marking of a period when you have had to reevaluate, redirect, reestablish, realigned. And it's actually magic in disguise of the unpredictability. Can you see, like, it's just changed your energy here, which is absolutely beautiful. Now, with the Knight of Wands, this is something that really sparks your passion and speaks to you. I'm just getting another tarot deck so that I can just do some clarifying in a moment. But I don't know what steps you've taken, but you've helped the Tower not be you being put in a situation where the universe had to push you. You've actually been aware of over dramatizing situations, and you've taken action. Some of you have been denying that, and that's where maybe that Tower moment in the past occurred, but you seem to be in a better space. And then, you know, the Knight of Wands, this is fire and earth, balanced energy. It's not air. You're not in your head. You're not feeling left out in the cold. And the Nine of Pentacles is a really strong sign of you creating the life you love and you're proud of, achieving your heart's desires, being proud of your life. That's that confidence that comes through. And the Wands energy is the fire, it's the passion. The Knight is actually moving ahead quick. It's whatever you're facing, you're very excited about, you're ready for a grand adventure. It doesn't come to you, you'll go out and find it. You're not sort of sat in this energy. I'm just going to use this deck actually instead. Yeah, so this is where, you know, in the past it's really, you could have been facing, and you could right now facing a really sort of difficult decision, a crossroads. And this is, the feeling you're feeling is because of past heartbreak and grief. And you could have encountered this heartbreak and grief recently. And so you're feeling it around your relationships. You're feeling it even at work in your relationships. And you could be, you know, feeling like you are lacking commitment towards work because it's not giving you that pleasure, or a relationship. And that's because you are kind of like, this is what's happened to me in the past, and it seems like it's coming up again. Whatever it is, it could be grievances at work, it could be just people at work, it could be in general in your life. And you're just feeling like the energy you're in can't change, but you can see how it changes here. It really does change. So if this is resonating and you're kind of feeling that energy of you're not sure how to change, the energy of trying, when you start something new, it always seems to end up in sort of this conflict, then that is shifting because your awareness is being brought towards it. And maybe for some of you, it's actually withstanding it and being a bit patient and waiting for the energy to shift if it's around people. Because with that, we also got the Three of Pentacles. And so what that could be is like working hard to master something that you don't really care about. You're not really interested in this role. You're not interested in the relationship. You're like pursuing something. You're pursuing a job or something for the wrong reasons. And that has caused you loss and grief. And some of you maybe to take roles that have not been financially at your worth, where you need to tap into your creativity here. I just want to clarify the Five of Wands. The Ten of Swords didn't pop out, but it kind of stopped me. Yeah, it's the conflict. So it's really about folding, you know, standing back at people, allowing them to maybe just for you to say yes when you mean no. And the King of Wands here. So really it's about standing up for yourself, all right? Not when you feel the conflict around you that you tend to fold and you just say yes. And the King of Wands is knowing that you have that passion and spark within you. You don't have to think so many times about how people are going to actually portray you or see you because of past heartbreak, you know, or feeling left out in the cold. It could be around worthiness as well, because there is definitely a breakthrough here. And maybe with the Moon card, you can't quite see it. Some of you might have had to take time out from certain things. It could be a vacation or a holiday, just because you've either faced a loss or you just can't handle some stuff. Some of you might have been feeling under the weather with a, you know, sort of a flu or something, but you need to know your confidence is coming back in, and that relationship alignment of people around you is coming in, and I think it's going to give you that boost of confidence. So get ready to celebrate, and if you're meeting someone new, that is going to come through. Right, I'm going to pull some cards for your love situation. It seems like this is quite heavy on the relationship side anyway. Let's pull from this tarot deck. We've got the King of Swords. We had the King of Swords here. Interesting. So this is your energy. we're going to look at your love. The video actually stopped, so I thought I'd clear the deck. Let's look at what we get for your love. Like I said, I think your relationships are taking a change. This would be for single or taken, whatever your situation is. I actually did do the cards and did the full recording, and but it just wasn't it stopped recording for some reason, so I'm going to go back to it. Now, we've got the Eight of Cups. You got this in the last reading, but it was in reverse. You've got the Moon, and you've got the Ace of Swords. For some of you, I feel like there's a bit of uncertainty in your love or relationships. This could be someone new that you are, you've been getting to know. Some of you, this could be someone who's actually ghosted you. There's something that's not clear in the relationship. And I feel like some of you, it's someone who's actually ghosted you. But I feel like there's also incoming communication with this, and there's a justice coming around. This person, there's Libra here, so this could be significant. The Justice card, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. They actually feel quite burdened by, I feel like, other things in life right now. I don't know if you've both had quite a few sort of arguments, but this is very much looks like a bit of a situationship as opposed to if you're single. I will get to single in a moment, but what I would advise is that if you enjoy your readings, is let me know, because then I can do separate singles or love separately, because every situation is going to be different, so it's whatever comes out in the strongest energy. For some of you, there has been, an argument, you're not in contact, and there's been a lot of uncertainty around the relationship. Now, what I see is with the breakthrough of communication, there's going to be a harmony and balance around that, where you've both, or one of you have felt, you've really felt this has been hard to deal with. You could be dealing with Sag, Leo and Aries in their top placements. And there's the Eight of Swords, sort of really feeling trapped, binded in your head, or they have, I think you both have. And the Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords is where you're using your discernment. You also, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. You also need to tap into your heart. You've been very much in your head about their situation, relationship. And I think it's because you can't see the certainty. Or with the Ace of Swords, that communication is coming in. It could be from a Libra. And we've got the Knight of Cups, which brings in, that love offer. For some of you, I'm getting that maybe they need to wear the heart on the sleeve, but maybe you also do. So if you're both holding back, but you can see from your side that actually maybe I need to reach out. There's something here about going ahead and offering your feelings. Now, if you feel like this person has been quite toxic and there's been codependency, it was the Devil in reverse. So for me, this is really about noticing the unhealthy patterns in something, yourself or the relationship. And I think you've noticed that. We then have the Two of Cups. For some of you, it is actually that you're actually in a bit of a codependent relationship, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. The Two of Cups comes back in. There is a very challenging choice though when this comes back around. Like, do you want to take it, or has it been just too hard? I feel for some of you, it's actually been that you are trying to, whoever's trying to make the decision just feels a lot of uncertainty on how to come back forward. Is this the right thing to come back forward? I feel someone also feels like they might get rejected. Knight of Pentacles is a bit slow moving. They want to come in fast, or you want to really get over this and offer your emotions. Not really fast like the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is a bit more slow moving. They really need a push because they're very practical. And they could be really analysing the situation. This is very interesting because the first read was very different, but it was someone coming back around who you'd probably not seen as someone you would get into a relationship with, who was recognizing your worth. And this is what's happening in this situation. But obviously, Spirit wanted this to come through, so that's why it's happening. There's a lot of passion between you and this person, and you really need to evaluate, are you still your own person in this relationship? I feel that that is a very strong message. Or is it that you have felt quite trapped in the relationship and it's made you go into your head quite a bit? Either way, I feel like there's an end to a chapter and there's a new one coming in. There's a completion of a chapter and there's a new chapter coming in that will move forward. So that's what I have for you as a quick love message. You know, it was kind of like more for those who are in separation or sticky situation. And so I hope it resonated. If you want personalized reading or any of my services, everything's in the description box below. Take care and stay